Welcome to my empty nest. I'm Cindy. Today I want to share with you a quick, decadent, I think that's the word, hot cocoa. It serves two, and there's only 4 ingredients. And it's quick. The only thing is, you do it over a double boiler. You know, you don't have to have a double boiler. You could just put a pan on top of a pot with simmering water. And I'll turn mine down. But it's quick and it's really good. And it calls for 2 cups of half and half, which seems like a lot to me. So I just do like 1.5 cups of half and half, and then I put the rest milk. But you can do the whole half and half, you know. You only have hot cocoa, well, I have it pretty much from like November to maybe March. I sure love it. But you only have it once in a while, so you might as well indulge. But, so this is ready here. I'm going to put you down. And, whoops, before I do that, I just can't show you, I don't think, the recipe. But it is from, oh, wait, let me just, sorry. This cookbook. And I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do that. Okay. And I've been making it for a while. Had this book for a long time, and I really love it. I really love it for Christmas. I'm just going to move you here. And I have, for some reason, I keep turning it down, but it's nice and warm though. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with, my stove is on steroids. Like, it either works or it doesn't. It's crazy. 2/3 cup chocolate chips. And the weird thing is, it calls for 2 teaspoons of butter. 2 teaspoons of butter, which I don't even know how to measure. But I do know that 3 teaspoons, I'm going to move that, 3 teaspoons of butter equal 1 tablespoon of butter. So what I do is just put a little shy of a tablespoon. That's all. That's the only way I know how to measure that. So, the almost 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 teaspoons. And then ½ teaspoon or more if you'd like, vanilla extra. And sometimes I put a little bit because that's really one of my favorite things to add into baking and cooking. So this is just going to take a minute to melt. And it's different, you know. You can do Swiss Miss or anything else, but it's not going to be as good as homemade, and the ingredients are kind of in those too. And I make crock pot hot cocoa, I make stock pot hot cocoa, but this, if you want something quick on a cold winter's day, this is what you use. And it's 2 servings, and a cold day here, and I'm not going anywhere, and I love those days where you don't have to leave the house. You just sit home and have a whole lot of chores here. One of my favorite types of days. It's just going to take a minute. I don't want it too hot. Oh my heavens. You just want to melt it. Get it softened up. You don't want to burn the chocolate. You just want to soften it. But my stove is either it works or it works like crazy, or it doesn't work. It has its moments. I'm going to switch to a whisk when I put my half and half in. taste any of that chocolate. Gonna keep whisking. Get it incorporated and melted in on my oven. I have 2 mugs heating up in the oven. This way your hot cocoa stays warm longer. And then you could put, I always put whipped cream, and you could put cinnamon on top of the whipped cream, or you could put a cinnamon stick in the mug. And you can add peppermint, whatever your heart's desire. And you only have to really wash one bowl. This one's just got hot water. So you really don't have to wash a whole lot. Just one bowl. Just waiting for all of it to incorporate and melt. If you want smoother chocolate, you could just use like bar chocolate instead of chips, but it doesn't bother me. It's gonna get there, it just takes a minute. Make sure I scrape all the hot cocoa, all the chocolate off as much as I can. And you could also use white chips. White hot chocolate is delicious as well. Let me see, I think I got, oh, no I didn't. Let me turn this up. It's gonna let it melt. Bring it back. Okay, it's ready. There is a teeny bit left on the bottom, but that's okay. I'll eat it. I can go ahead and drink it or eat it. I don't care. I'm just gonna turn this to low and let it heat through. And I'm gonna take out my mugs. Okay, here are my mugs. That's my husband's, because he's a Grinch, and that's mine. No, he's not a Grinch. I'm just kidding, but that's his anyway. Okay. I'm gonna ladle it into the mugs, but what I will say is the whole 2 cups of half and half would be, much better than 1 1/2 and half a cup of milk, but I just used the rest of the container of the half and half that I had, so that's what I wanted to do. And I did it, so I just added milk. It's okay, it's gonna be fine. And don't forget marshmallows. I forgot to tell you that you can, of course, add marshmallows, but I don't have the marshmallows. I just add whipped cream and a little cinnamon. My son and I, when he lived here, if he'd be home from work, I'd always make him hot cocoa. We'd sit down and watch TV, and I miss those days with him. And my other son, we'd sit down and have ice cream. My daughter, she's always on the go. She doesn't ever want to be home. She's working. Okay, just gonna sit off. Wait, let me move you over here. Oh, still warm. Okay. I'll do mine first. I wish I could just sit down and watch some TV, read a book, or watch a movie, but I have a lot of things to do. Did I miss my mug? But yeah, it would be more thick and creamy with the 2 cups of half and half, but this is good enough. Ooh, hot. Mug's hot. And you always want your mug to be warm or hot because that's how your hot cocoa stays hot. Whoops. I'm supposed to do that with the cap on, Cindy. My favorite part. Whipped cream.